10 years ago, if I said that Lotus would be making an SUV, you would have thought that it was a joke. If I said that Lotus was also making an electric car, you would have also thought that it was a joke. In 2023, we have an electric Lotus that is an SUV. How times have changed. Let's see if the new Lotus Eletre is still a proper Lotus or a Chinese copy of another car. Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Cars and More. This is the #1 place to be for car news and reviews. Sit back, buckle up, let's go. So, let's start with the styling, as for Lotus it needs to be eye-catching. Well, to start with, it is definitely eye-catching. We get this really aggressive front end with a split headlight design like what you would find on a high-end BMW. The only difference here though is that the main LED headlights are hidden so you cannot see them until they're lit. I like this design much better. Up top we get these thin LED daytime running lights that add to the aggressiveness. Moving down with the headlights we get this wide grille that stretches into the side vents that are actually real. Lower down we get a central air vent with these hexagonal vents with triangles in them. These open and close depending if the motor and battery need cooling or not, and therefore they aid the battery range. Moving lower down we get some piano black material which I can live with on this price point of a car. Moving round to the side we get this sleek coupe like design. Everything is functional. We get these sporty looking wheels which are 22 inches on UK models, but you can get 23 inches and 20 inches in other countries. There are none of your aerodynamic wheel covers here. You also have another air vent near the front wing and you get some pop-out door handles too. Also, instead of an actual wing mirrors, you get some cameras which aids aerodynamics. You also get some more black cladding around the wheel arches and also a black contrasting roof, which I do like. Moving round to the back, this was where I initially didn't quite like the design. Now I have seen it now, I have definitely gotten used to it. We get this light bar with the Lotus name in it. We also get these big air vents either side which actually makes the car look very sporty. You also get a spoiler, but on this car it is broken up which also aids aerodynamic. Lower down we don't get a splitter as such, but the overall design is very unique. We also get another pop-up spoiler. So overall on the outside the design is definitely a Lotus. Let's have a look and see if the battery and motor options make this car a Lotus too. So for the Lotus Eletre there are going to be 3 versions. There is going to be the Eletre, Eletre S and the Eletre R. The normal Eletre and Eletre S come with the same dual motor setup creating 603 brake horsepower. The main difference is that the Eletre S has more sportier driving characteristics. The Eletre R will receive the same front motor as the other 2 models, but the rear motor is swapped out and changed for a 603 brake horsepower, making 905 brake horsepower in all. All 3 of them use the same 112 kWh battery pack which supports DC charging at 420 kilowatts. The WLTP range for the Eletre and Eletre S is at 373 miles, which is actually quite good for this type of car. For the R it is still at 304 miles. Lotus engineers reckon you can get 248 miles in just 20 minutes using a 420 kWh charger. That's if you can find one, that is. The price for the Eletre starts at £89,500. For the Eletre S it starts at £104,500 and for the Eletre R it starts at £120,000. So overall then, not that bad for a Lotus. Let's have a look on the inside. So getting inside the Lotus Eletre and it feels like no other Lotus before it. We get this modern looking dashboard design with 3 screens. we get two very thin screens, one for the driver and one for the passenger. In the middle we get this main screen, which is the infotainment system, but this can be folded out the way when you are in the track. This is so it is not distracting you. We get this unique squarish steering wheel design, which I also quite like. On the door cards we get these speakers with a premium mesh pattern, and we also get the screens for the camera mirrors. These seats are also very supportive and very comfy. The interior for me actually feels much better than the Aston Martin DBX, and personally I would buy this car over that just because of that reason. Let's see what it is like in the back. So, sitting in the back of the Lotus Eletre, and it feels just as premium in the back as it does in the front. You can either have a 5-seat layout or a 4-seat layout. With the 4 seats on test, they are very supportive and comfy, just like the front seats. You also get your own screen in the back to control the media and climate. Space is no matter for what seat setup you go for, as there is more than enough knee room and leg room, but middle passengers for the 5-seat version will find it a bit tight width-wise. Personally, I would recommend going for the 4-seat version if you don't need to use the middle seat. Let's check the boot out. So, opening the boot, we again have a very premium design. We do get some storage bins, and boot size with the seats up is 688 litres, and if you fold the seats down you get 1532 litres. So in summary then, what is better, the Aston Martin DBX or the Lotus Eletre? Well, personally, the Aston Martin DBX is feeling a bit outdated, especially because it's using the old Mercedes technology. Also, it has an internal combustion engine. The Lotus Eletre is electric only. This is the future, and this is the fastest dual motor electric SUV out there. Personally, I think Lotus is going to be onto a winner with this car, and when the new Lotus Saloon comes out, that will be very similar to this car, and I think that will be much better than the Porsche Taycan. There are also current rumours that Lotus is going to make a smaller, lower powered SUV which will sit below this. If they do, and then it is priced right, I think this could be very popular with the community. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.